Got some water here. I want to get it salted. Ooh, a lot of salt. Let's get it on the stove. Water's going to take a little while to boil. This is a super easy recipe. There's not a whole lot of ingredients in it. I have my ingredient list over here. We got macaroni noodles, butter, onion powder, 2 cups of milk, a little bit of Frank's hot sauce, salt, and cheddar. That's it. So we can get this going. I like that little glare right there. Hey Chevy, what's going on? How's your day? My day is awesome. Happy Friday. Gonna make some mac and cheese if you're going to hang out for a little bit. Good to see you. I'm actually making this mac and cheese because I want to do some mac and cheese bites later for a short, but I need some mac and cheese to make, get it cold, we'll fry it up. I'll make a short out of it. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Just gotta find all my equipment here. There we go. Yeah, hope your day's going well, Chevy. Good to see you. So for this mac and cheese, we need half a tablespoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of salt. Let's see here. Yeah. Guess I'm not as prepared as I thought. But it's really about the Friday hangout, so let's get some cheese grated, get the other ingredients going. I got some water boiling right now, or starting to boil. Oh, it's happy hour. Big old IPA. It's good. So what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's good. Happy Friday. Making mac and cheese. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese bites later tonight for a short. So I wanted to get some mac and cheese made. Figured we'd go live, hang out. Hope everybody's well. Just grating up some sharp cheddar cheese. This is 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese, by the way. We're gonna use all of it. Plus, if the dogs come over, we'll give them some cheese tacks, right? They're quiet right now. They're sleeping, I think. Hey, Janet. Janet, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hope everybody's well. Making mac and cheese. I'm gonna make a short later on some fried mac and cheese bites, but I need some mac and cheese to make that video. And this is a super easy mac and cheese recipe. Always shred your own cheese. Do not buy the bag stuff. Hey, Ray, what's going on? Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, Girl Dad. Appreciate the support. I think it helps. Not sure how. Yeah, Janet, happy Friday. Mac and cheese. We're making a really easy one. I have a plan to do. I had some mac and cheese bites like a month ago when I was in Phoenix, and I've been thinking about them ever since. So I'm gonna make a short later on some mac and cheese bites. We're gonna fry them up. But I need to make kind of a simple mac and cheese so we can get it frozen. I bought these, oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to get it open now. I bought these ring mold things. So I'm gonna lay out the mac and cheese. We're gonna press it down, get it in the freezer, cut out some shapes. I think it's gonna be really fun. Yeah, rattlesnake bites from Texas Roadhouse. Those things are good. I think they put crack in them. They're pretty good. All right, so we got our cheese going. Let's see. We need 8 ounces of macaroni, which we have, 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna make a roux with this. It's gonna be delicious, so. I need 3 ounces of butter. Sorry, 3 tablespoons of butter. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of cooking. We mess around. We go live a couple times a month. Mostly on Fridays. I feel like I go live a lot on Fridays now. And it's happy hour, of course. This is a West Coast IPA called Vandylander. It's pretty good. And yes, the can is as big as you think. It's massive. Thanks, Janet. I appreciate you. We have a good time around here. I don't just say that. We really do. It's fun. Okay, so butter. We're going to put this butter, get this going on low, get it melted. This macaroni and cheese we're going to make a roux out of this. So FHV, I think it's a 32 ounce can. I get what you did there. Honey salmon recipe. Oh, Janet, well, thank you. I don't have a honey salmon recipe on my channel. I actually uploaded about a 4-minute video today on one of my favorite things to make. It's a beef stroganoff. Super good. Like I say in the video, it just warms the soul. Like it just has this delicious factor to it. So maybe look that up too, if you eat beef. But yeah, I just uploaded it today. So it's a long format. I think it's 4 minutes. It's no big deal. It's kind of an easy watch. Very easy recipe too. So we are gonna do, let's see, get our salt going. I don't know where I put my salt in. I'm looking at my recipe back here. Okay, so we're gonna put the onion powder in first. Honey salmon, that does sound really good though. This is a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Just getting it ready over here. We're gonna use a little, not a sponsor or anything, but some Frank's buffalo sauce in here. So it'll be kind of like maybe a little bit buffalo mac and cheese, you know, minus the chicken, but I think it's gonna be really good. So let's see, I got butter, flour, onion. Okay, I think we need to move the camera here. Let's get this roux going. Mike, no, not at all. You're my only one. So hey, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. What is with this glare? But yeah, no, Mike, I don't. If you want to be friends, you could subscribe, Mike. That'd be great. Thank you. I don't actually even know what friends are. If you could explain that to me. Yeah. So we need, all right, so we got 3 tablespoons of butter melted here. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of flour. Butter's melting. Gonna make a roux, we gotta whisk it. Oh, okay. You're good then, Mike. Well, I appreciate you sticking around, friend. So once this butter melts, we'll put the flour in here. Yeah, water's boiling for the noodles. We got that going. Perfect. Should probably do about a medium heat on this. What's everybody up to besides Mike? I know he's looking for a friend. I'll be your friend, Mike. But hope everybody's good. Happy Friday. Mac and cheese. Getting it going. I'm gonna make I think I said this already, but I'm gonna make a short later. God, that glare is insane. Make a short later on some fried mac and cheese. So I need to make a mac and cheese oh, that's where the glare is coming from. It's that one. Need to make some just kind of regular mac and cheese so we can make these mac and cheese bites later. So if you're interested in seeing the mac and cheese bites, there's nothing I can do about that glare. Can't turn the light off. Consider sub. We have fun. I go live a couple times a month, mostly on Fridays. We hang out. Thanks, Kutabre. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna turn this down a little bit. So we got our 3 tablespoons of butter melted. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of flour now. Gonna make a roux for this mac and cheese. You wanna cook the flour down a little bit. You wanna kind of cook the flour out. So we're gonna, let's see, that's about another half one. So I don't know if you can see right here, it's just making a basic roux. We're gonna cook this on low just for a couple minutes. Like I said, it'll help kind of cook the flour granules and flavor out of it. So Jamal, hey, how's it going? Oh, Jeanette, I appreciate you. Thank you. I put a lot of effort into it. It's a fun hobby for me. I like to cook a lot. Figured I'd just share it with YouTube. It's fun. I've been doing it for about 10 months and I'm really enjoying what I'm doing here. And there is a nice little community growing and I just love it. I see some of the same people coming in the lives all the time. It's really fun. So it's my choice, Jameson. It would be your choice too. And just so you know, it's a lot harder to be a turd than it is just to be nice. But we appreciate you coming in, Jameson. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's getting nice and foamy. That's exactly what we want. Once this is done, we're gonna add 2 cups of milk to this. We wanna add it in kind of slowly. If you add all the milk in at once, it won't be very good, so. Nice and bubbly, you can kind of smell it getting a little toasty. We're gonna add our onion powder in here now. This is a half teaspoon of onion powder. Yeah, Jeanette, it's gonna be really good, I think. It's kind of my first time making it, so we'll see how it turns out. God, that glare. I'm gonna have to, well, not a lot I can do. I guess we could switch sides here. I don't know what's going on with the glare today. It's really annoying. We'll go back. Sorry, it's glary. Can't do anything about it. Can't turn off my lights. You guys wouldn't be able to see anything. So that's what it's looking like now. And keep this going. I'm gonna pour 2 cups of milk in here. There we go. Get our macaroni ready too. We need 8 ounces of macaroni for this. No, Mike, this is, we're making mac and cheese. It's possible, tortellini, but I don't know. It's never happened to me before, so. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lens wipe. Maybe that'll help. Let's see if this helps at all. Hubby coming over. Yeah, Bree will be here in a little bit. She's super cute too. Stick around, Mike. Look at that. You guys are geniuses. No more glare. All right, so we've had this roux kind of going for a few minutes. Should be good. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk here. Just go kind of slowly. I wanna incorporate this slow. Like I said, if you put it all in at once, it's gonna lock up. It'd be different, so. Yeah, Jeanette, we get a lot of them, but they stick around, so it's appreciated. I actually had somebody come in, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and they were super, just like Mike, just being a turd, and they actually ended up subscribing, and they were like, wow, that looks really good, so you never know. Mike seems easily converted, if you know what I'm saying. So he'll stick around, he'll become a fan. So yeah, slowly add the milk in. I think this is on like, it's kind of medium low right now. But we want to make this nice and thick. It's getting a little bit thicker here. I'll show you here in a second. It's actually gonna go pretty quick, so. See, I told you, Mike. I knew if you stuck around long enough. You seem easily persuaded. Yeah, every time I'm mixing this in, I want to make sure there's like no chunks in here, no lumps. That would not be good, so. I don't know, it's fun when people come hang out with us like Mike. He left his basement today. Somebody gave him internet access. I just hope he's used to not using crayons for communication, so keep going, buddy. It's hard, Mike. Just remember to cross the T's and dot the I's. People will understand you better. We're gonna keep adding this milk until it gets a lot thicker, starts to bubble. Once it gets thick, we're gonna start throwing some cheese in here. Mike, it's actually your mom sent it to me. So I guess it's considered organic, unless there's still crack in it. I don't know, I haven't tested it, could be. This is regular milk actually. This is 2%. I think the recipe calls for whole milk, but I never have whole milk on hand. I haven't had whole milk around since I was bottle feeding Mike, so I just buy 2%. But yeah, it's not evaporated. Again, just adding the milk a little slowly. So, James, this is a local IPA from a place called Launchpad Brewery in Aurora, Colorado. It's a Vandylander. It's called Vandyland. It's a West Coast IPA. It's got marmalade. It says resiny and tropical. And it's actually really good. It's pretty light, so it's really fantastic. I picked it up today. I stopped by to talk to Launchpad because I'm doing a collaboration with them on Friday, actually in a week. We're gonna go through the brew process. They're gonna make a beer kind of branded after my channel. So that's gonna be really fun. So you're interested in that, stick around as well. I'll be doing some stuff there next week. Claudia, hi, yep, we're making mac and cheese. Gito, what's happening? Toothache, that sucks, Gito. I'm glad that you're back in the chat. It's fun. It's good to see you again, Gito. Yep, James, it's good. I mean, if I crush this whole thing, probably start acting like Mike here pretty soon. Just kidding. Nobody acts like Mike except for Mike. Actually, you know what we should do? We should do this. Let's see here. There we go. So yeah, slowly adding in this milk to our roux here. Yeah, I bet, Gito. I'm sorry. That sucks. I hate stuff like that. You know, it's interesting. We have so much reach here on this channel. It's like, you know, everybody's dealing with something. So I'm sorry you're dealing with that. That sucks. Oh, let's get these noodles going. I don't know if you can see the, we got a pot here. Need to cook some just elbow macaroni. Gito, we're making mac and cheese. So I'm gonna make I wanted to make mac and cheese bites, like deep fried mac and cheese bites for a short later today, but I needed to make the mac and cheese first. So I thought, let's go live, let's make some mac and cheese. I looked up this recipe, it seems pretty simple. I feel like most people have almost everything you need in your kitchen already. You don't even have to use elbow mac. You could use any kind of mac, but it's 8 ounces of macaroni or any kind of noodles, 3 tablespoons of butter, half a teaspoon of onion powder, 2 cups of milk, a half a teaspoon of Frank's or like a hot sauce, half a teaspoon of salt, and 8 ounces of cheddar. I literally did not go to the grocery store and we're making mac and cheese. So this is gonna be super easy. Jamal, how's it going? Nah, no meat, Gito, and no sides. We're just making mac and cheese so I can make some mac and cheese bites later for a short. So I'll post it, I don't know, maybe tonight or tomorrow. But again, I feel like everybody has this in their kitchen. You could literally be making your own mac and cheese right now. So I'm gonna do a half a box of this. We need only 8 ounces, and this is a 16-ounce box, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Yeah, that's about half. I think we'll cook the noodles. Let's see, how long does it say? 8 to 10 minutes. I kind of want this a little bit al dente because we're gonna deep fry these later for mac and cheese bites. So let's do this. Set me a timer for 8 minutes. Perfect. All right, so let's get the rest of the milk in here. We gotta bring this up to a boil so it can start thickening. But I think this is gonna be delicious. And I'll be honest with you, if it's not good, it's not good. So yeah, Gito, we're going mac and cheese bites with this, so I just need some good old-fashioned mac and cheese. Janet, you should. That fajita recipe, I've not really perfected, that's the wrong word, but I've been working with that same fajita recipe for years. It's definitely good. And everything you probably have in your spice cabinet to make your own fajita seasoning, There's no preservatives, like you know what's in it. It's the best. I also have a taco seasoning on there that's good too. And no, none of it's for sale. It's just stuff that I've figured out over the years. Or I don't know, maybe figured out is the wrong word. I just maybe perfected, I guess. Jamal, we're making mac and cheese. Just a good old fashioned mac and cheese. So that's what we got going. We got noodles in right now. We finished up our roux, or about to finish up the roux. Or sorry, we finished the roux, we added the milk. Once this thickens, I'm gonna take this off the heat and we're gonna slowly start adding our cheddar cheese in here. And then that should be timing pretty good with the pasta. And then once we get it all mixed up, I might put some of these in some ramekins and bake them live. Actually, we should do that. So let's set the oven for 350 degrees. And we'll make some like little baked mac and cheeses, because I only need probably about half of this for what I'm gonna do later tonight. Oh, good, Janet. That's awesome. And yeah, let me know how it goes, for sure. Yeah, I'm not adding mayo, Jamal, and it is seasoned. I got some onion powder in here. I'm gonna do some black pepper. I got a little Frank's buffalo sauce we're gonna throw in here with some salt. So definitely it's seasoned, I promise. I do like when people join in though and they're like, use garlic, do this, do that. I have a little bit of cred. I know a little bit about what I'm doing. All right, so we're just waiting for this to get a little bit thicker, and once this starts boiling, I'm gonna cut the heat and we're gonna slowly start adding our cheddar cheese in here. Trolls, I guess they're everywhere, huh? Jamal, that's funny. We do get a lot of trolls. I have moderators, but I don't think any of them are in right now, so. I don't think any of them are in. We're getting close to bubbling, and we'll start adding the cheese. This is gonna be delicious. But once we add the cheese in here and it's all melted and incorporated, that's when we'll try it and add a little bit more salt if we need it, or a little bit of pepper. I'm actually gonna put a half a teaspoon of salt in right now, and we'll try it again, because the cheese is gonna add a lot of saltiness to it. So that's a half teaspoon of kosher salt, and now we're bubbling. Let's kill the heat and we'll start adding in some cheddar. So just slowly putting our sharp cheddar in here. Yeah, Brad, I think this is gonna be really good. The cheese is just slowly starting to turn orange. It's melting right away. I got the heat off, remember. The heat is off, because I don't think you wanna cook it past this point. We're just really trying to get the cheese in here so it melts. And Brad, if you were here, I would definitely make you one. I'd make everybody food. If you guys were all my neighbors, I actually do that sometimes when I make YouTube videos. I made a lasagna live like a week ago, and I think it was like 3 degrees outside. But I ran around to all my neighbors' houses and gave them lasagna and little like to-goes. Man, my Facebook lit up that evening. They were like, oh my gosh, thanks for lasagna. So I try to do stuff like that, because if I eat everything I make, trust me, I'd look like Jamal or Mike, probably. Not sorry, Jamal and Mike. Brad, nobody said you were, and even if you were, it's fine. Who cares? This smells fantastic. Look at the color change we got out of that already. It smells so good. I've never made mac and cheese this way. Well, I can't say that. I have made mac and cheese this way and it didn't turn out great. So we'll see how it goes today, but I think this is gonna be really good. And this should time pretty perfectly with these noodles, so. Brad, nobody said you were. All right, we're gonna add the rest of this cheddar in here now. Put that in the sink. There we go. God, I think this is gonna be so good. Yeah, FHK, I'm going to a little bit for the live, but Mostly what I want to do is take these noodles, get it incorporated in the mac and cheese, and I'm going to lay it out on a sheet tray because I want to make mac and cheese bites out of this for a short tonight. So that's what we're doing. So I will bake a couple of these for sure. And there we go. Look at that. There's our base right there. We just got to wait on these noodles. Hopefully this doesn't lock up. Yeah, I think so too, Jeanette. I really think so. Let's try it. It's delicious. I'm not just saying that. It's really good. Really good. So once we get these noodles in here, it's going to be impressive. No, it's not. I mean, Abe, I think once we add these noodles in here, we'll be good to go. I'm going to drain them pretty good. Where's my colander? Kitchen's a mess. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what we did, Abe. So, no, I'm gonna mix it with the noodles and we're gonna have some good mac and cheese. I will bake some. I think I got some breadcrumbs we can put on the top too. It'll be really good, so. I think these noodles are just about done. Abe, this sauce is plenty thick, I promise you. It's fine. But I appreciate your input. I really do. Gotta get some pans here. I'm gonna pour it into this lasagna pan so we can cool it for the bites later. Yeah, Janet, you should. I mean, so far it's just delicious. See how much time I got on these noodles. We gotta, 9 seconds on the noodles. Let's try one. So like I said, I want these a little al dente because we're gonna bake some of it. Oh yeah, they're perfect. Okay, let's pull those off. So 9 minutes was the right answer on that. I'm gonna drain this and we'll add it right to the cheese. I mean, look at that. That's a good cheese sauce, I think. It's not watery at all, I promise. All right, so we got our noodles drained. We're gonna add them right in here. We're not on the heat right now. Get this mixed up. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at that. That looks phenomenal. Tuna patties, okay, there you go. Brad, we want to be respectful here. I don't know what the soupy test is, honest, but this is, it looks pretty amazing to me. Once this bakes and once we fry this after it cools, a lot of that moisture is going to come out and it's going to be extra cheesy, I promise. So let's move this over to here. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, mac and cheese. I mean, look at that. It's gonna be perfect. Set this aside and we'll get everything else going. I will put these in ramekins and let's bake a couple of them. I think it'd be perfect for what we're doing right now. I'm gonna get these buttered and then we'll throw them in the oven here. Yamazar, hey, how's it going? Hey, P. Diddy's in here. Interesting. I'll just tell everybody P. Diddy was watching me today. Ooh, that's scary. So yeah, I just want to put a little bit of butter in here. I'm not really worried about this stick, or so. And P. Diddy, I figured you would want to use oil instead of butter. Doesn't shock me or surprise me. So we'll butter 2 of these. I think this is gonna be so good. But the rest of this, like I said, we're gonna use this. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese bites tonight for a short on my channel. And that's why I made this, because I wanna pour it out in my lasagna pan and get it cooled. And then I'm gonna use some ring molds and we're gonna deep fry them and have some really good mac and cheese bites later. I think it's gonna be epic. So if you're interested in seeing the mac and cheese bites, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it when it comes out. Yeah, so let's get this going. This stuff tastes really good, I promise. It's delicious. And we are done with everything on the list. So all we gotta do is make these. Let me grab a ladle. So we'll throw these in the oven. These are only gonna take about 15 minutes, so. Where are my moderators tonight? I just don't have any, I guess. People are insane. So we've buttered these little ramekins. Add some mac and cheese in here. Oh, I'm telling you, this is gonna be so good. And this was easy. I think I mentioned earlier, I didn't even go to the store for any of this. Everything that I had to make this, or I had everything I needed to make this. It's so simple. So we're going to add a little bit of breadcrumbs on the top. I know most people would like toast these in butter first. We probably should do that. Hang on. I already have some butter out. Let's melt some butter really quick and we'll mix it with the breadcrumbs and it'll just be toastier. But I mean, you could just eat that alone, right? Just eat that. It's gonna be great. But let's melt up some butter. Let's do this the right way. Probably a lot of butter, but that's okay. Probably 30 seconds in the microwave will be good. I feel like I need this. If everybody doesn't know, P. Diddy was just in here. People's YouTube names are insane. I don't understand it. At least we haven't anybody in here talking about, well, never mind. I don't even want to start it. Once we get this butter melted, I'm gonna add some breadcrumbs. These are Italian style. These are panko style too, I think. So just a little bit of melted butter, panko style breadcrumbs. And that's it. Just mix it up and we'll put this right on the top. And when these bake, the top is gonna be phenomenal. I need a little bit more here. Maybe a little bit more butter than I should have used, so. But hopefully everybody's having a good night. We're making mac and cheese. I'm making this mac and cheese so I can do a short later with some deep fried mac and cheese balls. I don't know if I'm gonna do balls yet or rings. I think rings, because I got this like ring mold set. Kind of want to try it out. So we're gonna put a little bit of this breadcrumb on the top. This is breadcrumb and butter. It's Italian style panko breadcrumbs. So put that on the top here. Put some over on this one. And we'll get these in the oven. This is only gonna take about, I don't know, 15 minutes in the oven, so let's do it. So that's what they look like. I'm gonna post these in the oven, so. Prickover, hey, how are you? Prickover's been in here before. So yeah, get these in the oven, 350 degrees. Oh, there's the big dog. Hey buddy, you smell food? Do you wanna come over here a little bit? Come here. You wanna stand up? Hey. Sorry, the dogs are smelling everything now. 350 degrees for 15 minutes. These are gonna be amazing. It's okay, Progover. I mean, we're just having fun live. I think if you hit the notifications though, it'll notify you from now on. So there we go, before, and then we'll do a little after, okay? Good job, buddy. Set me a timer for 15 minutes. I'm good, Progover. Making mac and cheese so we can do some mac and cheese bites later tonight. So I want to take this mac and cheese here that's already starting to get a little hardened, which is good. I want to lightly freeze this for our mac and cheese bites. It's going to be easier to form them and everything. So I got these pre-cut parchment paper sheets. Let's see how well it fits. Oh, look at that. It's like perfect. Just cut it in half. We'll put one on the top too. Janet, you absolutely could. And that would be epic. That actually sounds amazing. So definitely do that. Use some really good bacon if you're gonna do that though. Like that's the time when you wanna spend a couple extra bucks on your bacon, you know? All right, so parchment down in the bottom of a lasagna pan. I just don't want it to stick. It'll be so much easier to come out. And then let's get this mac and cheese we just made. And this probably cost like $8. Well, yeah, probably about $8. And I guarantee you, you have most of the stuff in your pantry to make this mac and cheese. So just gonna pour it in here. All right, get that out of the way. I'm gonna smooth it, spread it out. Like I said, we're gonna make mac and cheese bites out of this. Hopefully, actually I kinda need it a little bit thicker. So we'll bunch it up a little bit more onto this corner. I think I'm gonna make like mac and cheese, fried mac and cheese like sticks. Just sounds really good. I think I'm gonna make like a buffalo ranch to dip this in. I'm gonna make a short on this, like I said, so if you're interested, consider subscribing. You'll see the short maybe later tonight or tomorrow morning. So, but once we get this mac and cheese kind of about as thick as we want it. By the way, to everybody that said it was soupy earlier, it's not running. That's not soupy. They don't know what they're talking about. But I wanna get this mac and cheese like this, nice and thick. And we're gonna put this other piece of parchment on the top. And I'm gonna put this in the freezer because I want it to be like solid when I make these for the short tonight. I don't know, maybe we'll go live again and do it. Who knows? So our mac and cheese is in there. I'm gonna get this in the freezer. I'll be right back. I have to go to the garage. Be right back. All right, our mac and cheese is in the freezer. We're waiting on the ones to come out of the oven. So time to just clean up and chat, I guess. Again, hopefully everybody's good. Happy Friday. We've had lots of trolls tonight. It's been interesting. Somebody let them out of their cages, which is really weird. It's very interesting. But yeah, I'm thinking about making this. We should try that now. Let's make this dipping sauce for later and see how it turns out. I was thinking buffalo sauce and ranch for the mac and cheese bites, which sounds really good. Because one thing I like to do, like whenever I get pizza, tell me if you do this too, but when I get pizza and wings, I always dip my crust in the wing sauce and then in ranch. It's a game changer. Midterms are over, yeah, exactly. But does anybody else dip their pizza crust in ranch and or buffalo sauce mix? It's really good. So we're gonna try it right now. Buffalo and ranch. We're just gonna do like a 1-to-1. See how it goes. A little bit of ranch, a little bit of buffalo. Like I said, about a 1-to-1. There we go, let's mix it up. This is probably what I'll dip the macaroni and cheese bites in later after I make them. but I just want to try it. We could add some hot honey in here too, which might be really good. Pergover, understandable. Buffalo and ranch. I'm telling you, try it next time. Buffalo wing sauce and ranch. Let's see. Are you trying to say bourgeois or bougie? Bougie? That's not bougie, is it? Is that bougie? Is that what you were trying to say? Cellar? I know cellar, by the way. Honey. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. Bojo's. Yeah, exactly, cellar. Bojo's has it right. I got the mics. We should probably get this going. Oh, this is gonna be so thick. It's cold. It's cold in Colorado, so this is gonna be thick. I might have to microwave this for a second. Let's do that. And hey, speaking of that cellar, I was gonna text you the other day and I don't have it in my phone. Text me so I can text you, please. Hope you're doing well. I was gonna check on your leg and your knee. Couple more seconds in the microwave. Gosh, I haven't had hot honey in a long time. That's why it's crystallized a little bit, but just a quick zap in the microwave. I feel like we saved it, so. Good, thank you, Mikey, I appreciate it. A little bit of Mike's hot honey. Mix it in here. Maybe another second in the microwave. Let me know if you guys like this stuff. I think it's kind of hit or miss, so. And no, Pergover, I don't think honey goes bad at all. It's just, it's cold where I live, and it's in my pantry, so it's a little bit kind of crystallized and been chilling. So I want to get it a little bit, want to just warm it up a tiny bit. It'll kind of melt those crystals and sort of re-honey it, but I think you're right. I don't think honey goes bad. I think they found honey in caves from like thousands of years ago. I could be wrong. It's still good. Oh yeah, here we go. That's perfect. So hey, pro tip, if your honey is crystallized, microwave it for like on and off for 30 to 45 seconds. So yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of hot honey to this. And it's literally hot. We'll try it. I think this is what I'm gonna dip the mac and cheese bites in later. This exact same thing. I'll put this right in the short. Let's see. Ranch, buffalo, and honey. It's really good. It's really good. It's got kind of the buffalo heat. It's got the Mike's Hot Honey heat. It's good. And I love hot. This is like probably 2 out of 10. But for some people, like I bet you, my girlfriend just got here. I bet you if I let her try it, she'd be like, babe, that's an 8. But for me, it's a 10. Or sorry, 2. But these mac and cheeses will be done here in a second. And then, let's see. We got about 6 minutes on the mac and cheese. If you guys want to hang out for a few minutes. Pergover, this is it's called Vandyland. It's a West Coast IPA from a brewery near my house called Launchpad. I'm actually doing a collaboration with them next Friday. I'm gonna go in and film. We're gonna make a beer from start to finish. I'm gonna film the process and have, I don't know, I don't want it to be too long, but like maybe a 4 to 8 minute long format video, but they're gonna actually brand it after my channel. Let me pick the style of beer, the flavors and things like that. So I'm actually really excited about it. I get to do that next Friday in the afternoon. So it'll be really fun. So I'll have the process. I'll upload it to YouTube eventually. But I think it'd be really cool to just kind of learn a little bit more about the beer. They actually reached out to me and they wanted to do a collaboration. So I'm pretty excited. I have a very small YouTube channel, in my opinion. I think I have 2,100 subscribers, but for me, this feels like I'm jumping up a couple levels. So it's really fun. That flavor, I'm not sure. And yeah, they do make the beer. It's a brewery, Sam. So I think what I'm trying to go for is like a West Coast style IPA, a little citrusy, with some heat to it. Hey, babe. So we've got about 5 minutes until you can try my mac and cheese that's baked in the oven. If you're interested. And Cellar, big ups to Dave. I totally agree. Yeah, Mikey, this is a Cellar. This is from Launchpad. This is their West Coast IPA, Vandylander. It's good. I've had about this much of it, and it's 7.8%. So happy hour. But yeah, once this mac and cheese comes out, I think some of those haters earlier that were like, too soupy, they're going to be like, damn, that looks good. So let me check on it really fast. Oh yeah, it's in there bubbling. It looks fantastic. No, Cellar, I'm not doing a stream. I'm actually going to film it and do a long format video. And then when they do the release party, though, I think I will be doing it live. So I will be on YouTube live for that. And I think we're scheduled to release the beer, I think early March, because it takes like 2 weeks in the fermentation process, and then we're going to can it and do all that kind of stuff. So, oh, Progover, no way. If I opened a new one of these and downed it, I'd be lights out. I appreciate the thought, though. Babe, Mikey's in here.
Oh, hey, Mikey.
Bree says hi, Mikey. So yeah, just a couple minutes, 3 minutes. Hey, there's Bree.
Hi, guys.
Bree's here. Yeah, Progover said, how much money I gotta give you to jug one of those? I'm assuming he means chug without stopping. I'm like, no way.
Nope.
7.8% oil can. I would be worthless the rest of the night. I still gotta try to make a short tonight. Janet said, hello, wifey.
Hello.
And Mikey said, hey, Bree. So I asked him about his leg. He said he's doing good.
Yeah? Good.
All right, 2 minutes on this. I'm actually gonna put the broiler on so we get a little bit of brown on the top. Broil low. Are you hungry? You wanna try a little mac and cheese?
Yeah.
I made a little ramekin one.
Mm-hmm.
My whole base on it. I got some in the freezer so we can remold it later. So you have a little beef mac and cheese in there. All right. Broils on low. Wait till these come out. It's gonna be so good. But yeah, again, happy Friday, everybody. If you're having fun, I appreciate you hanging out. Consider subscribing. I do fun food stuff like this all the time. I make really kind of cheap, easy stuff. Yeah, we have a good time around here. I think I usually go live on Fridays. I think I might go live again this Sunday. I got a whole turkey in the fridge. I know it's not Thanksgiving or Christmas anymore, but I got this turkey on clearance. It was like 30 cents a pound frozen, so it's not bad. So I'm thawing it in the fridge. I think we're gonna do a whole turkey on Sunday. And I've done a turkey before on the channel. I think I went live, maybe we did a ham. I don't remember. It was the holidays, so. Yeah, Big Buds. Hey, Big Buds, welcome back. Yeah, we're about to pull them out of the oven right now. So Big Buds, I'm making a mac and cheese so I can do mac and cheese bites for a short later tonight. So I needed a good mac and cheese that I can make like ring mold cuts out of, and we're gonna deep fry it. I'll make a short out of it. But then I decided, hey, since we're on live, we might as well bake a couple of these up. So I got two in the ramekins that are coming out in like 1 minute. So stick around, you'll see what it looks like, and it's super good. Mikey, what's at the Commons later? I didn't think there was anything. Is there anything at the Commons tonight?
Not that I know.
I don't think there's anything tonight, Mikey.
Must we miss something?
I'm doing that thing later at the Commons. For anybody that doesn't know, the Commons is in my neighborhood, and Mikey's one of my neighbors. Really good dude. Appreciate that he's in here hanging out, supporting. The one Henry, we're making mac and cheese. I'm pulling it out in like 30 seconds. Don't leave the one Henry. So yeah, that one Henry, we made a mac and cheese because I'm gonna do some mac and cheese bites, like some deep fried ones for a short later tonight. And I wanted to make some mac and cheese, so we went live. About to pull a couple out in ramekins. It's gonna be delicious. And then I will make a video tonight. Hey, Number Scribe, thanks for plugging on my channel. Love it. Babe, the trolls have been out tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one Henry. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull them out of the oven here. I just had it on broil for a second. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Come on. You gotta give me at least a thumbs up or something for that. Look at that. That's incredible. It's getting really hot in this hot pad. I gotta put it down. Oh my gosh. That's hot. Oh, that's really, it smells so good. I mean, it's just like, I don't want to say it's perfect because I haven't really tried it yet. I tried it before we baked it, but I know, Progover, I wish I could just give you one. James, bro, it does. Babe, am I lying? Is this
As I'm sneaking my ice cream into the freezer.
sneaking ice cream into the freezer?
No, those smell delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, turn the oven off. So, if you want to see what I do with the rest of the mac and cheese, I'm going to make mac and cheese deep fried bites. We just made a dipping sauce. This was ranch, buffalo sauce, and Mike's hot honey. I'm going to make a short in about an hour, and maybe I'll edit it and put it out tonight, but if you're interested, subscribe, or I guess like. So, and Marjorie, yes, super good. And Janet, you're 100% right. Those breadcrumbs were totally necessary. Progover, I don't have a torch. I'm not that cool. I'm not like Gordon Ramsay. I don't have those kinds of tools. I have a lighter. That wouldn't do it. So, I will get into this right now. Probably gonna burn my face off. I'm gonna use the same spoon that has the Buffalo Ranch Mike's honey on it, hot honey. No, clear it first. I'm telling you, that dip. Somebody needs a bottle of that. Remember, we only cook these noodles to kind of al dente, so they're not gonna be super soft. Or, I mean, they're not gonna be like mushy. They're gonna be, oh, it's gonna be so hot. But this, I've said this on the stream already. Everything on this recipe you have in your cabinet right now. You have this in your pantry. Macaroni noodles, any kind of noodles would work. 3 tablespoons of butter, half a teaspoon of onion powder, 2 cups of milk, a half a teaspoon of Frank's or any type of hot sauce, half a teaspoon of salt, and 8 ounces of cheese. I used sharp cheddar. You could use almost anything. You could literally make this tonight. And that's exactly why I do this on YouTube. I think yellow Progover, to be really honest. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, with the crust. All right, this should be fine. It's amazing. These mac and cheese bites later, because what I'm gonna do with the mac and cheese bites, I put them in the freezer. I'm gonna flour them, egg them, put them in the same Italian breadcrumb, and deep fry them. Babe, you gotta try this.
Is it gonna burn your face off?
It's gonna burn your face off. Have everything but the cheese. Oh, that sucks. Brie will be, she'll tell you the truth.
That's fucking delicious. Language, sorry, that's good.
It's not a kid's show. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll try the one Henry. Shorts are just like, I mean, I can, for sure. So, And Janet, I do. Yeah, I prefer that over baked, to be honest. I do like fried fish over baked. So, Pergover said, I'm a minor. What the hell? This is honestly really good, you guys. So, actually, it's turned out to be a really good baked mac and cheese recipe, even though I was just trying to get it for mac and cheese bites. So, I'm going to cut it right here. The dogs are in. Look, they're hungry. I'm gonna make a short on this. So again, if you hit subscribe, I'm gonna make a short on mac and cheese or fried mac and cheese bites. Perfect appetizer, perfect for football Sunday, that kind of stuff. So consider sub. I make stuff like this all the time. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Janet, you're welcome. I appreciate you being here like the whole time. Very supportive. I love it. I hope to see you here again next time. Thank you, Pergover. I appreciate you always as well. I don't know if you can hear the crunch. This is really good. Everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Look out for my short. I think I'll post it tonight. Have a great day. Love you guys. Appreciate it.